woman has come forward to accuse the comedian Russell Brand of exposing himself to her in 2008 and joking about it on his Radio 2 show. The BBC said it was very sorry to hear of the accusation and that it would look into it. Russell Brand has not responded but has denied previous allegations of rape and sexual assault. Rupert Murdoch is handing control of one of the world's most powerful media empires to his son Lachlan after 70 years at the helm. The 92-year-old is retiring as chair of Fox News and News Corp, which owns the Times and Sun newspapers. John Sudworth reports from outside News Corporation's headquarters in New York.
In a note to staff, he described his son Lachlan as a passionate, principled leader who would take the companies into the future. Mr. Murdoch's brand of right-wing populist content gave him significant political influence from Washington to London and beyond. But there have been major scandals too, from phone hacking in the UK to the unfounded claims of a rigged election in America, for which Fox News recently had to pay an almost $800 million settlement. In his memo to staff, he gave no hint of any self-doubt, accusing much of the media of being in cahoots with the elites and casting himself as an outsider.
Joe Biden is holding talks at the White House with President Zelensky of Ukraine. The Ukrainian leader is seeking more military aid to assist in the battle against Russia. Speaking before the talks, Mr. Biden made clear his ongoing commitment to helping Ukraine.
We have provided humanitarian aid as well as tens of millions of people with food, clean water, and so much more. And that's why we've begun the process of formalizing our long-term commitment to Ukraine's security alongside the G7 and with other partners.
The Spanish women's football team has arrived in Sweden for their first match since players went on strike. Their protest began when the midfielder Jenny Hermoso was kissed on the lips by Spain's top football official after their World Cup victory. At a news conference this evening, one player said the side had suffered systematic discrimination for decades. The Spanish Football Federation is now promising changes. Stephanie Hilborn, the CEO of the charity Women in Sport, says they're needed.
This is not just happening on the world stage. This is happening in playgrounds, in parks. Women and girls are made to feel they don't belong in sport, that they don't have the entitlement, the right to be on the pitch in the way that men and boys do. So these changes are good to see. I just wish these women had not had to go through all of this to get to the point they're at now.
Brighton and Hove Albion have lost 3-2 at home to AEK Athens. It was an historic night for the Seagulls, their first ever match in European football. It marks the latest achievement of an almost fairy tale turnaround for the club, which came close to extinction in the 1990s.